For those of you who aren't familiar, in Columbus, Test City, McDonald's. They've been piloting the kiosk for a while. They've just announced they're rolling it out nationwide. They're piloting other fast food restaurants that have absolutely no workers in them. And I'm certainly not trying to scare the bejesus out of people, but it is an opportunity, it's something we should be thinking about and talking about, of any of those roles that are rule-oriented, that are repetitious, that are scalable, are roles that are going to be automated, that are being automated. So if we look at, different sectors, McDonald's, they've been piloting the kiosk for a while. They've just announced they're rolling it out nationwide, right? So for those of you who aren't familiar, in Columbus, Test City, we see a lot of things here that then either get killed, kibosh, that's not a thing, or like the kiosks get rolled out nationwide. And what's happening here at McDonald's, and it's going to be happening in Fast Food Nation, across the world, is when you walk into a food service, a fast food restaurant in particular, or drive-through, there won't be a person taking your order. You'll have either already put the order in on an app on your phone, or you walk in and there's a kiosk and you key in your order and then someone brings you the food. They're piloting other fast food restaurants that have absolutely no workers in them. That the food is cooked by a robot, it's delivered by a robot, it comes out in a box. It's fascinating to see. I've worked at McDonald's. It's not fantastic work, right? It's backbreaking. It's hard on your feet. It's emotional labor. It's not well-paid labor. At the same time, it's been a source of steady income for a lot of people. Your average worker is in their 30s. They have a kid, often two. They're not a high school kid. Oftentimes, they may even have a college degree or a partially completed college degree. As we look at automation rolling through fast food service, retail, trucking. Trucking's going to be really one of the first places that we see wide-scale adoption. And some of that has to do with the fact that there's over 300,000 open trucking jobs right now. They simply cannot get enough truckers to drive trucks, right? Trained. And doing it responsibly. Part of that is trucking is really, really rocket hard on you, right? It's rocket hard on your body. It's demanding. It's exhausting. You have a 14-hour window in which you drive. You'll drive about 11 of those hours. It's hard on your family. You're away from your community. You're away from your people a lot. It's very divisive. But your average trucker is making $50,000 and is a man with a high school diploma. With the shift away from manufacturing, trucking has picked up that piece. We're really, really close to a place where the robot is driving most of the time and a human is just kind of overseeing. And in many ways, you look at pilots. Pilots are not really flying the plane most of the time. They're overseeing the automation. As that rolls through, and that's the most common job for men with a high school diploma, that is a huge potential hit to the workforce. We're 800 miles from everywhere, right? So trucks roll through Columbus a lot. It's a shift for truckers, but it's also going to be a shift for any other destinations around that. So if you look at truck stops, right? Food, gas stations, or any of the other culture that grows up around where truckers stop. When the trucks don't stop, those places are going to be tumbleweeds.